Hi friends, welcome back to the studio. If you don't know me, my name's Tammy. I'm an artist and small business owner, and this is another week in the life of me sculpting orders for my shop. All right, let's get to it. Today is April 17th and it's a Thursday, which usually means that my studio assistant would come by, but sadly she cannot because her car is indisposed. So it's just you and me today, but that's okay. Here is the progress on everything so far. This is everything we sculpted last week. I've gotten 28 out of 105 pieces made. So that's about 26% the way through. I have about a month left to get these out. The other night, Mr. Uncomfy actually helped me roll out a ton of this clay. And I also started on all of these guys. So I'm not too concerned. I think I'll be able to get a lot done today. We actually calculated how many pieces I would have to sculpt a day, not including weekends, in order to get everything done in time with plenty of leftover days to glaze and pack them. And the number was actually surprisingly low. At the time we calculated this, if I were to sculpt around 6 pieces per day, I would be able to finish with 2 weeks left to spare. But honestly, it hasn't even worked out that way. I think I'm about like 18 pieces behind. So before I get to sculpting, I want to talk to you guys about your health. So last year in 2025, I actually got health insurance for the first time. Yeah, your girl was kind of uninsured for the past couple years, but I was so excited to finally have health insurance, except the process was so confusing and time consuming. I ended up just procrastinating all of my health checkups until I started using ZocDoc, who is the sponsor of this video. ZocDoc lets you search and compare local in-network doctors, and it's completely free to use. The website itself is full of reviews from real-life patients and detailed doctor profiles to help you choose the right one for you. Appointments happen fast, usually within 24 to 72 hours. So this past month alone, I've been able to book and go to my annual physical, my pap smear, and yesterday I just went to my dental cleaning. All of them were booked through ZocDoc, no phone calls necessary. Without ZocDoc, I probably would have never booked my annual physical, and thank goodness I did, because your girl found out that it wasn't just allergies, it was a bacterial infection. And also, your girl has high cholesterol, so no more processed sugar for me, but I'm so glad that I know now. It genuinely feels like a weight has been lifted off my shoulders, and I want you guys to feel happy and healthy too. If you also get anxious about making phone calls, or you just don't have the time to do that, ZocDoc makes the process so much easier to prioritize your health. Just by clicking the link in my description, it's already a huge step. You can head to ZocDoc.com/uncomfy to get started and finally check that appointment off your to-do list. The time is 11:40. I have my show set up. I'm ready. So I got sick. Today is already April 24th, which means it's already been well over a week since I last filmed. What was I saying? Oh yeah, I got really sick yesterday. I woke up and I had body aches and shivers. I had a fever. So I basically just spent the whole day resting. I even wrote in my journal, it says April 23rd, I got sick, body aches and chills sick, a sign to rest, I suppose. And that's all I wrote. So yeah, I couldn't really do anything, but I'm actually really proud of myself about how I handled it, because I took that as a sign to truly listen to my body. I mean, I didn't really have a choice, couldn't even work even if I wanted to. We just sat on the couch and watched nature survival shows all day, and now I'm like completely better. It's probably the fastest recovery I've had from a fever, kind of sick, in a long time. I don't even feel that congested, which is crazy. I wanted to share this with you guys because it feels like synchronicity, because this week in the Artist Way, I'm on chapter 7, which is about recovering a sense of connection to yourself. And one of the quotes that she has you write down somewhere is this: treating myself like a precious object will make me strong. Like, I literally wrote that 3 days ago, and then lo and behold, I get really, really sick. So then I tell myself, okay, I'm just gonna give myself a day to do completely, absolutely nothing. Just lay on the couch, don't worry about work, and just allow myself to exist. And I realized I haven't done that in a really, really long time. Like between all of this work on self-improvement and working on my business and working on my art, all of my time, all of my days to some extent have been geared towards being productive, towards doing something. Like even all of my hobbies are something that I view as productive. I can't remember the last time I had a single day where I did absolutely nothing. I'm so proud of myself that I did nothing, that I truly rested. So I guess I just wanted to tell you guys that like you can achieve your wildest creative dreams by going slow and resting often. I still have to remind myself of that, especially when my health is concerned. All of that to say, to be honest, I'm still feeling a little fatigued, so I'm gonna try my best to take it easy today. It's actually crazy that I just got over a bacterial infection and then I got sick again. I want to make myself a little lime honey tea. Usually I would make myself a full-on health elixir with like lemon and ginger and raw garlic, but I don't have any of those ingredients right now. Later today, I'll grab them and just make it tonight. But for now, we're just gonna do the classic lime and honey and warm water. Now we'll do a good amount of honey and some warm water. It looks like a little potion. All right, cheers, guys. All right, so despite all of the setbacks this week, I have gotten some progress done. Finished all of the remaining tangerine maxines that needed to be sculpted. They're actually already baked, so that's why they're in the front. And then I also got a pretty good start on the apple maxines. This is what she looks like after she's baked as well. So today I'm just gonna focus on shading all of these apples and then turning them into maxines. I'm actually so excited to glaze the apples because if anyone remembers these, I made like a basket of apples last fall and they just turn out so yummy after I glaze them. After looking at these guys though, I think I'm being way too heavy-handed with the yellow. So I'm gonna fix these and add more red. That looks much better. While I'm at it, I'm gonna fix these guys too. Darling, I would die for you. Tell 1,000 lies for you. Love you like the ocean, love you in slow motion. Anything it takes to make you stay. But I can't rely on you. Doesn't matter what I do. You say you need a time, I think you mean a buyout. Cause it's pretty clear you're on your way. Sometimes to make up your mind in these trying times. All right, you guys, it's the end of the day, and here are all of the apple maxines that I made today. I was experimenting a lot with how to make them look more like apples, and I think I finally got it. So it's just a reminder to myself that sculpting is a constant experiment, especially when I'm making older characters. There's always room to improve. Like, I don't know if you can tell just in the difference between like these divots and these divots. Like the one on the right looks much more like an apple to me. So I'll probably end up redoing these two real quickly tomorrow morning. Rest assured, I did like take it easy today. I took a little mid-afternoon nap, which I never do. And I really was just like sculpting at my own pace. It felt very leisurely. Out of all of these, I think 5 of them were already made. So I made 7 new ones today. And I'm very proud of that considering I was really sick yesterday. All right, I'm gonna go to bed now and I'll see you tomorrow. Alright guys, I just woke up. I feel like this whole video I have just been sculpting the products, but another huge part of this process that has been kind of weighing on my mind is how I'm gonna package and ship these sculptures. As you guys may know, I increased the size of these guys by 30%. The problem is that this is my original packaging, and even these smaller guys were kind of a tight fit. It would always push up against the box. Like, she was at max capacity. So there's actually no way that I could fit the new Maxine in here at all. So I either just buy new cardboard boxes that are like 2 inches by 2 inches to fit this guy in, or I take the opportunity to upgrade my packaging. I made this box back in January, so 4 months ago. I was really fixated on the idea of making a home for my clay friends, something that had windows so you could see. Oh my god, I dropped it. Oh my god. And this is why we glaze our pieces, guys. I know you like the matte version, but without the resin, they're just not strong enough. Anyway, we'll use tiny Maxine to demonstrate. So something where you could see the little clay friend inside the house. Of course, this was just a prototype. This is just normal paper. It's really flimsy. What I really want to do is design custom boxes myself and have them manufactured. Once I do find a manufacturer, the process will take at least 2 months for me to design the box, have them make it, send me a sample, iterate on that, and then we'll finally have our custom box. And they won't be here in time for when I actually want to ship out this first round of pre-orders. So I went online and searched for some readily made boxes that fit the vibe and dimensions as best as possible, and they came in. So let's test it out. Ta-da! These have a red roof. The idea behind this is that it's a good enough placeholder for now to start upgrading my packaging. And while we're using this, in the meantime, I'll start designing my own custom boxes. I think this is a really good example of just doing something and then perfecting it along the way. All right, super easy to assemble. We'll just put some tissue paper in here, and let's make this a home for Apple Maxine. So cute. These boxes are purely decorative. They would come inside their own shipping box with extra tissue paper to make sure everything stays in place. But yeah, I think this is a good start. The red roof is definitely something that I would have not picked for myself. Red has never been a part of the Uncomfy Co. color story, but it's okay. We're gonna work with it. I feel like red is a very lucky girl color. I can always add my like custom logo stickers to the roof to make it a little more branded. But yeah, something different. It didn't feel right to just use the same old because I do want to keep growing. This is definitely more playful, and it's still pretty eco-friendly because it's just cardboard. But yeah, a bigger house for a bigger Maxine.
But if you already go for a follow-up, you'd be great. I can take care of one call, so you just think about it. Well, that's...
It's another gloomy day. I was just writing in my notebook how grateful I am for my health, for my family's health, for my childhood friends. I haven't really been showing this in the vlogs, but this is how my days have been lately. I eat soup for breakfast, and then I spend the day sculpting, mostly in solitude, which is different from being alone, because I have Winnie, of course, but I'm also not lonely. I feel like I'm the type of creative where I'm like truly, most utterly myself when I'm alone. And I used to think that was a bad thing, but it's neither good nor bad. I mean, isn't everyone like that? You're most truly yourself when you're by yourself. So yeah, I get to spend a lot of time alone making art, and then at night, that's when I've been seeing my friends. We eat dinner, we play board games. So yeah, nothing super flashy or exciting to report right now, but life has just been really peaceful, and I'm really grateful for that. Good morning, guys. Today is April 22nd. 27th. I have my coffee. It's sunny again. I'm just feeling so happy and grateful for those two little things. As you can see, all of the little apple guys are baked. I'll turn down the exposure so you can see them a bit better. They're just glorious. I love them so much. Oh my gosh. These were so fun to make. This tray has 23 of them. It was supposed to be 24, but I just couldn't fit any more. I don't know if you can tell. I really feel like I improved even just between number 1 and number 23. I would still be proud to sell this. This is like the vision of Apple Maxine, especially after she'll be glazed. But I feel like I was able to get the stem a lot thinner and like pokier, like how actual apple stems are. And I also feel like the apple gradient is a lot more apparent in this one. But again, very, very minute differences. As I was sculpting with each different batch, I could feel myself improving, which is what art is all about. That's what's so exciting about the handmade process, is each piece being a little bit different and being able to feel those differences with each piece that you make. It's just so special. Like this one, the stem actually fell down a bit as it was baking, but I actually really, really like it. I love the look of the fallen stem as well. But yeah, I'm gonna put these back on the shelf now. I also want to do some spring favorites because it's already May and I want to show you guys what I've been really loving this spring. I have just a couple favorites here that you guys may have seen before. I don't believe in having like new favorites every new month. I feel like that's a lot for me because I don't really try new things all that often. I really do like to long-term test things and almost rediscover things out of my own stockpile because I do have a lot of stuff. I have some art stuff, journaling stuff, and some fragrances that I want to show you. We'll start with this. I've been really loving the Cyclar fragrance oils. This one's in Sacred Santal, but I also love their cedar scent. They're just so pretty and petite and they smell like so amazing. The hype around Cyclar is real. I love all of their body lotions and body wash as well. The other fragrance I have is the Spring 26 seasonal fragrance from Fern. I introduced you guys to this brand, I think like 2 years ago, so I've been collecting their perfumes ever since then. So basically they make a new perfume every equinox and solstice. So this one was for the spring equinox. This perfume for spring focused on the Nep Wildland project, which is one of the first major rewilding projects in Sussex, England. And this sound map was actually illustrated by the creative director of this wildland. So she works closely with this preserve and apparently illustrates on the side as well. So I just thought this was a beautiful collaboration between a fragrance brand and this wildlife conservation, and what beautiful art can be made from that. And this is the fragrance itself. It has notes of citrus accord, ginger root, hawthorn blossom, as well as cedar, which are all things that are prevalent in the Nep wildland. So your girl has just been smelling like a woodland fairy. Last thing, they also give you little wildflower seeds. I feel like this season of perfume was just the best. On to the next. You may have seen this in my YouTube shorts, but I've been really loving this fountain pen by TWSBI. It's the TWSBI Eco. I recently just got this new ink from my friends at Point Creative Supplies. I used to only exclusively use this classy burgundy ink. So this is my first time ever writing with turquoise ink, and I think I love it. Well, I mostly just love the fact that I can so easily switch inks with this pen. I made a YouTube short about this too, of me switching the inks, and it's such a fun process. But also this tank is massive, so I don't really have to worry about refilling it for quite a long time compared to some other pens. As far as what I write in, these are my two favorite notebooks of all time. This one is by Lila Journals. It's a B6 size. The paper is Tomo River paper, so it's just super smooth. It's like buttery smooth and thin. When I'm writing, I don't like pages that are too thick. It just feels too precious to me at that point, so I can't really get as messy as I want to. But Tomo River paper is like my favorite paper to write on. And then the lace is just so cute. I've been really loving junk journaling in this as well. Like this is like a little birthday letter my friend wrote for me, and the little cookie wrappers we got from Korea. This was my little ticket stub page from my travels to Vietnam. So yeah, it's So cute. I also wanted to report back on how much I've been loving my Traveler's Notebook. The Traveler's Notebook brand is a Japanese brand, and I use this for all of my weekly planning and agenda setups. And I love using my fountain pens in this as well. I also have a little notebook in the front here, and this just holds all my notes for when I'm in meetings. But yeah, super tiny and portable. It just feels so sophisticated and classy. It makes me so excited to plan my week and to cross things off my checklist, and I just know that the leather will age beautifully. So these have been my 2 notebooks in my rotation. And last but not least, I have rediscovered my love for my Fujifilm camera. I've had this camera for 2 years, but it never truly was my daily carry camera. I would usually carry this guy around because it has the built-in flash. So what I did here was I sat down for like a whole afternoon and I was just playing with the settings on this camera, and I got them to exactly where I like it. I made it so it flashes every single time I take a picture. I think that makes a huge difference for me because I love photos that have flash on them, even in the daytime. I think it just has this editorial quality to it that I really, really love. So for example, the photos just end up so effortlessly dreamlike and glowy. So that's the biggest thing. I learned how to turn on the built-in flash. Like, so easy, but it makes such a big difference. And now I want to take this everywhere with me. I use it for all my product photos as well, and it's been like such a joy to use. Okay, last bonus favorite is my hair. I feel like growing up, I actually dyed my hair a lot, but you guys never saw that phase of my life because by the time I started posting on YouTube, I was just so engrossed in my art that I didn't have time or the care to experiment with my style, my personal style. So now that I found some more energy and time and I'm ready to deal with the maintenance of my hair when it's bleached, I do miss how easy my natural hair was. I'm not gonna lie. It was just so silky and smooth straight out of the shower. But life is short. I turned to 25 and I was like, I might as well experiment with my look, you know? But anyway, that is it for my favorites. I hope you guys liked this video. It was a lot of sculpting, but I also hope through all of this you got to see the side of me that is a bit more balanced nowadays, more so than just pumping out content and making videos and making money. I'm also trying to focus on my well-being, especially when I'm feeling under the weather. I also just want to be someone who appreciates the beauty of other things as much as I appreciate making them, if that makes sense. Like, I think artists love other artists, and artists also appreciate the beauty in objects and design in life. So yeah, that's also another reason why I'm getting back into photography, is because I want to be able to look back on things not just through my iPhone, but through craft. That's all I have to say. But I'll see you guys in the next video really soon. Love you. Bye.
I'm hushing the dog on the chain. I'm running up stones on the edge of the bank. Rally the troops for another refrain. I sing this softly